So I made a video a couple days ago, and if you go onto my shorts and you look at the second one down, it's basically, I think it had 43,000 views. It's basically a video showing, depicting American women as not, and I understand not all women, nothing like that, but all American women, but there's a growing population of American women who think men are trash, especially men who are like me, that do all the dirty jobs to keep this infrastructure going. For instance, I paint booms that go on utility trucks and parts that go on utility trucks for utility workers who work on power lines or whatever they're going to work on. And it's a dirty job. And some women can handle it. Most women won't want to do it because they don't want to get dirty. Well, on that video on TikTok, it got a couple thousand views. Well, they labeled it as sensitive content, so you have to, there's like a screen before that says sensitive content. You can either watch it or skip it. And it's kind of jabbing out at females, but it's just a warning, honestly. It's just a warning, because in the video, it's just a woman saying, oh, women, we don't need men for nothing, and then men are like, okay, and then you see society collapsing around her, and at the end of the video, the dude's just in some, like, forest and some awesome structure he built. Like, I'm good, man. You know, and her world's caving around her. That's just a warning, dude. And I don't know if it's because they want women to continue to be asleep and they don't want women to understand the truth of feminism, because, like, they keep pushing equality, right? Well, why is it okay to bash men? And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with, like, people throwing jabs on here. You know, the comments don't hurt me, and I don't delete any of the comments. I believe in freedom of speech. If I couldn't handle, I wouldn't put myself out here. And that's what I say, that's what I think. If you can't handle somebody being critical of you, you shouldn't be putting yourself on the internet. If you're so sensitive, that's my warning. Don't fucking do it. But yeah, I don't know if it's because they want women to continue to be asleep, because it's just a warning, dude. And it did get 43,000 views on YouTube, which is my highest rated viewed video I've seen that I put up in quite a while, probably a couple of months. I was surprised, because usually now my shorts only get maybe a couple hundred views. And I have 1,500 subscribers just about. And I've been told by people in the comments that they click on the bell or any of that, and they're not notified of my videos, so they have to go to my YouTube channel to see if I got any new uploads. That's like I said, I don't know if it's deliberate because of fifis, or, you know, so I'm saying, like, you're pushing equality, then you should be able to handle the punches. Like, females should be able to handle the punches just as much as men. Like, you gotta take the good with the bad, dude. You can't just sit here and expect to have all the good and keep all the good that of a traditional woman. And, you know what I mean? You can't, and then have no backlash or no bad. But I don't know. I just thought that was weird. I don't know if I'm living, if I'm ahead of the curve, if I'm living ahead of the curve. I don't know. I don't know if there's a lot of people that can relate to this. But what I think we got coming forward, because in my current situation, it seems like I have to constantly adapt. Constantly. It's not just a little bit, it's a lot. Major adaptations. I've had to adapt majorly. Me giving up, like I think I was talking about a story yesterday about my truck I gave up that I really wanted. Well, I had to adapt. I had to adapt my ego, and I've been able to control my ego massively. And that's why I'm like, why do I have to keep learning? I feel like I'm having the same lessons thrown at me, but I've already learned it. It's like the algorithm is like thinking I didn't learn my lesson or something, but I already have. I control my stuff. I don't know. But if I had to stay in Washington State, I would have probably had to take the vaccine. I mean, honestly. And right now I'm unvaccinated, and so are my kids. So I adapted by moving to Missouri. It just seems like I have to deal with constant adaptation. Constant. And I think that if people don't deal with that now, they're going to have to deal with that in the future. I think that for me, this doesn't happen in my life right now, because I do have a lot of, even though I am in the poverty level. Obviously, if you live in America, you're more rich than most of the people on the planet. It's just you don't feel like it, because when you live in this society, it seems